Hi everyone, this is Surya Sabrina, working as an assistant professor in the Faculty of Agricultural Sciences in Bharat Institute of Higher Education and Research. I am handling the course Agricultural Microbiology. In today's class, we are going to discuss about microbial interaction in soil. Introduction. In a particular habitat, microorganisms interact with each other for space or nutrients. This interaction may be positive or negative interaction. This term was coined by Ali. Microorganisms live in the soil as complex population. That means many. Study of properties and behavior of microorganisms in their soil environment is referred as soil microbial ecology. Growth behavior of soil bacteria. First one, autochthonous or native microbes. It is native, grow with the remaining material after a primary decay. So it's also called as indigenous population. Second one is zymogenous or allochthonous. So it is a fermentative and grow with readily availability of high energy containing materials. So it is a fermentative means it required external sources for their growth. Example, nitrogen utilizing bacteria. Oligotropes. Oligotropes is nothing but grow much better at very low concentration of the substrate than at high concentration. Example, Pelagibacter pubic. Copiotropes grow better at relatively high concentrations of nutrients. Example, algae. Microbial interactions. So microbial interactions will be classified under three categories. First one is plant microbe interaction. Second one is microbe interaction. Third one is plant microbe interaction. Plant microbe interaction. It mainly constitutes the association of microorganisms with the plants little in a positive way or in a negative way. The positive approach is mainly the symbiotic relationships, and the negative approach constitutes mainly pathogen plant interaction. So that means harmful. Plant microbe interaction. Example, it is also called as tripartite symbiosis. Tripartite means triple. So first example, Alnus species. The Alnus species will be nodulated by Frankia. So the Frankia, it is nodulated in the roots of the Alnus and mycorrhiza. So mycorrhiza is nothing but myco means fungus, rhizae means root. So both this Frankia and mycorrhiza were coined by the same time scientist Frank. Casuarina, Frankia, and mycorrhiza. So this Frankia will always nodulate with the Alnus and Casuarina. So the nodal size is somewhat large. So it is a mutually association between the host plant such as Alnus or Casuarina and this Frankia. So it is one of the mutualistic association. They got benefit each other. Microbe and microbe interaction. Microbial interaction in soil. Interrelationship between microorganisms. So it's a beneficial and a harmful relationship. The microorganisms that inhabit in the soil exhibited many different types of associations or interactions. Some of the association indifferent or neutral. Some are beneficial type of interaction and others are detrimental or negative. Beneficial or positive interactions. First one, neutralism. Second one, symbiosis or mutualism. Proto-cooperation, commensalism. So these four relationships are a positive interaction. We have to discuss it by one. First one, positive interaction. Neutralism. Natural association between the two dissimilar organisms inhabiting the same environment without impacting each other. These membrane neither losing or achieving anything from this association. Two microorganisms behave entirely independent and this association is transitory as the condition change in the environment. If limitation for any resource arises, then this behavior is changed. Second one, commensalism, refers to an association which one population of microorganisms benefited from this interaction and the other one is neither benefited or not affected. It is always unidirectional and non-obligatory relations. Commensal means one who offers benefit. So that is called commensal. It occurs when the unaffected adopts the habitat is such a way to benefit each other. By an organism removing a compound that hinders growth of another organisms. Example, respiratory activity of aerobic soil microorganisms may lower the oxygen concentration to facilitate anaerobic organisms. So aerobic means there is a presence of oxygen, anaerobic means it grows under absence of oxygen. Ammonia oxidizing bacteria convert ammonia into nitrates, which in turn a specific substrate for nitrate oxidizing bacteria. So in this picture, cattle egrets eat by the insect stripped up by cattle when they are grazing. Mutualism. It is an obligatory, highly specific interaction between the two populations in which bottom of them benefit from each other. Living togetherness of two or more organisms. It usually requires close physical connection in which both partners can act as if they are one when in separate their metabolic activities are different. It varies according to interaction of partners, obligate mutualism and facultative mutualism. So mutualism, symbiosis. First, the great example is lichens. So lichens is the association of algae and fungi. Algae get protection by the fungal symbiont and fungi derived the photosynthesis and nitrogen from algae. This association improves the range of ecological survival of the organisms. Bacteria residing with protozoan cells. So symbiosis between micro and macro organisms. Cyanidae, cyanobacteria association, Azolla anabinae. Mycorrhizae, it is a plant association. Already we discussed it. Myco means fungi, rhizae means plant roots. Rhizobium, legume symbiosis. So legume symbiosis. So in legume crop, the rhizobium will form the specialized structure is called nodules. Nifteins is responsible for forming these nodules. These rhizobium bacteria enter through the root hairs of leguminous plant and it will become swollen due to the nifteins and it will be form as a nodules. Then Frankia is a non-legume symbiosis. Non-legume symbiosis means so not only rhizobium plants can nodulate. So non-legume plants also nodulate. The great example is Alna species and Casuarina we will discuss previously. And Frankia, so mycorrhizae and the non-legume symbiosis. So it is a tripartite. So this picture, it is a picture of lichens. So you see this is the algae and association with the fungi. And next one is WAM, Arbosicular Mycorrhizal Fungi. So in previously it is called as WAM, now it is called as AMF. So this VAM, V stands for vesicles, A stands for arbuscles. Vesicles is the bulb-like structure used to storage the nutrients. Arbuscles are finger-like structure used to transport the nutrients. You see the picture here that vesicles and arbuscles are present. Next relation, that is photocorporation. So in the photocorporation, it is also called syntrophy or syntrophism. So syntrophism is nothing but it refers to the interaction of two or more populations that supply each other nutritional needs in which all are benefited. Often the availability of one population to supply growth factor to other population. So in these relationships, two microorganisms or two populations coexist their metabolic activities or for their to supplying the nutrients. Different from mutualism. So it is different from mutualism. So mutualism means it will be produced a special structure. Okay, so one organism will be benefited, other organism also benefited. So, but in this relation, it's somewhat different. So here, one organism will benefited in and the other organism, it will be somewhat benefited and it will not get affected. You see the great example, nutritional photocorporation. So growth factor, enzyme and vitamins. So Proteus vulgaris is one bacteria will requires nicotinic acid and polymyxa requires biotin and do not grow without this independently but grow together in the same medium. So here this polymyxa will produce nicotinic acid that will be taken by Proteus vulgaris. Proteus vulgaris produce biotin that is taken by polymyxa. Next one, a bacterium degrades cyclohexane into a product. A second bacterium can use this for growth in turn, which provides vitamin and growth factor to the first organism. So this is the second example. So one bacterium, for example, any one of the bacterium. So you will take as a bacterium will degrade cyclohexane. So these cyclohexane into a product, a second bacterium can use this for their growth and turn. So after growth, it will gives or it will provides vitamin and growth factor to that first organism. Okay. Next one, negative interaction. So if any positivities is there, also negative also there. So in this negative interaction, the first important thing is competition. So the world is very competitive world. So their relationship occurs between the two different population which uses the same limiting resources. Example, they compete for same limited resources. Competition occur for any resource, raw materials required for life or for space, etc. Have negative effect on each other. The one who out competes will be successful. So that is called competent organisms. You see this picture. So this competition will be occur within a same species or from different species. So here one animal and 4 birds are there. First they competed food for that different species. So after if any one of the bird will get that food means, so automatically out of this 4 same species they will be competed. Heterotrophs and ammonia oxidizing bacteria requires ammonium. Heterotrophs need ammonium to synthesize amino acids and proteins, and ammonia oxidizing bacteria requires ammonium as a primary energy source. So heterotrophs means an organism utilized organic carbon as a carbon source. That is called heterotrophs. So competition may be intraspecific. So we already discussed among the same species, the competition with the same species, that is called intraspecific. And interspecific, the competition will among different species of same genus. So, all the animal species they have to compete. For example, lion, tiger, lot of things is there. But that is called intraspecific. But Interspecific means they compete within the particular genus. For example, tiger. In the between the tiger, they are competitive for food or anything or water like that. So it may be among different organisms. Competition between strains of derived from soil and those applied with the legume. Seed at the time of sowing. So the better competitor involves the root hairs more frequently and it's responsible for a high percentage of nodules. So root hairs only to accumulate the rhizobium. At the time of accumulative rhizobium, that tryptophan was converted into lactic acid. Then the root hair will be curled under deformation. So the nodules will be formed. So in that legume, the oxygen scavenger, that means oxygen scavenger, that is called root nodules. Next one, competition exclusion principle. It's a very, very important one. So competitive exclusion principle is nothing but if two population overlap too much for resources, then one of the population get excluded. So that is called competition exclusion principle. Antagonism. It is a type of negative interaction in which one microbial population suppresses or adversely influences the growth or activities of the other population in the same environment by producing inhibitory substances either directly or indirectly. Antibiotics, toxins, organic acids, alcohols, lytic enzymes, harmful gases like methane, ethylene, HCN, sulfites, etc. Cyanide is produced by fungi, fatty acid is produced by algae. So why we said this cyanide and fatty acid means these are harmful. So that will be harm to other organisms. So the toxic compounds are antibiotic. An antibiotic is the substance formed by one organism that in low concentration inhibit the growth of other organism. Antibiotic is common among Streptomyces isolates, but numerous strain of Micromonospora and Nocardia are also active. So coming to the antibiotic, so the father of antibiotic is Alexander Fleming. But the term antibiotic was coined by Salmania Waxman. He discovered Streptomyces. At initial, Alexander Fleming says the antibiotic as a drugs in a Second World War. The most common frequently encountered bacteria synthesis antibiosis are the species of Bacillus strains of Pseudomonas species of Penicillium. So here I will be give the bacteria stands for B, fungi stands for F, algae stands for A. Okay. So Trichoderma, Aspergillus, Fusarium are the excrete antibiotic substances. Antimicrobial compounds against fungi are present in the soil, which inhibit the germination of fungal spores. This phenomenon is termed as fungistatis. Amensalism. Organism produces a substances that is inhibitory to other organism. It is called commensalism. The one which affect others called antagonist. Based on the compounds produced, it is classified. Antagonism by lytic enzyme, antagonism by antibiotic, etc. Example, lactic acid bacteria, lab, produce lactic acid which inhibits many bacteria. So this lactic acid bacteria involves in dairy products such as curd, butter, cheese, etc. And also it is used in that batter also, rice batter. Like that. So next one is predation. So prey, that means an animal hunted for food. Okay, that is called prey. So predator, it is an animal that preys on others. Direct attack of one organism on the other. It may enter inside or attached with the cell wall and causes death of the cells. one population feed on other population and reduce the size of the other population. So it is essential to maintain of soil ecosystem. So direct attack of one organism and other predation is one of the most dramatic interrelationship among the microorganisms in nature of the many microscopic inhabitant of soil. The bacteria stand out as particularly prone to the attack of predators. The most numerous predators on bacteria are protozoans, which by feeding on the billions of bacteria undistributedly affect their populations. Protozoans are the key factor in limiting the size of bacterial population, probably reducing the abundance of cells and serving to maintain a diverse community. Myxobacteria or cellular slicing modes also affect by feeding directly on them. Bacteria of the diverse genera are attacked by bacteriosphere. Delcopciprio ubiquitous, that means present everywhere, capable of attacking a new number of bacterial genera. So this predation means that population will be maintained in the ecosystem. If I already said that the protozoan population increases, that bacterial population will be balanced. Like our peacock and the snake. If the snake population increases, peacock population somewhat reduced. But the peacock population increases, snake population also reduced. Next one, parasitism. So is defined as a relationship between one organism which another organism lives in or another organisms. The parasites feed on the cell, tissues or fluids of another organisms in the host, which is commonly harmed in the process. The parasite depends upon the light and lives in intimate physical and metabolic contact with the host. All major group of plants, animals and other microorganisms are susceptible to attack by microbial parasites. These are many strains of fungi which are parasitic on algae and other fungi by penetration into the host. Viruses which attack by bacteria, fungi and actinomycetes are strictly intercellular parasite. So viruses are obligate parasite, obligate intercellular parasite. It cannot survive without host. Protozoa are to prove parasitic attack as well. Specialized fungi penetrate the protozoans and destroy the cells. In addition to lysis associated with the actions of neighboring heterotrophs, microorganisms may autolyse because of nut deficiency. Antagonistic relationships are very slow, common among the soil population, whereby one organisms directly or indirectly affects the activities of another organisms. Competition among microorganisms for available nut. This may occur between the same group as between two types of bacteria or between different organisms such as fungi, bacteria and algae. Creation of one organism of condition which are unfavorable for the growth of another. So protection by one organism for specific substances which are injurious to growth of other alcohols, quinones and antibiotic. So direct parasitism of one of organism upon various effect of fungi upon bacterium, of bacteria upon fungi. So bacteriophage infection. You see, this is the E. coli which infected by phage. So first of all, Bacteriophage. Bacteriophage means it is a virus which kills bacteria. Mycophage. Mycophage means it is a virus which kill fungi. Then phycophage, it is the virus which kill actinomycetes. Because study of actinomycetes, that is called phyco. Okay. Next one, extracellular parasite. Extracellular parasite means that parasites present in the outer of the cell wall. That is called extracellular parasite. Then intracellular parasite means present inside of the cells. Hyperparasitism. So some microorganisms act themselves as parasite on host and also act as host of another organisms. So example, Puccinia graminis is an obligatory parasite on cereal plants, but serve as host for another fungus, Darluca. So hyperparasitism means one parasites will be parasites from another parasites. That is called hyperparasitism. So types of interaction among the soil organisms. So it is the overall chart for this one. So I think in this chart is useful for you, because if you be study with this chart, or if you memorize this chart, means you will easily differentiate and you will be easily write this all these relationships. So we go one by one. First one is neutralism. So now we take name of the interaction. So here I will write all the benefit and the negative interaction, and the population 1 and the population 2. So all this interaction will be takes place on two population, between the two population. Either if one population will be benefited, or another population will be affected or somewhat benefited. So that is the overall keyword for this interaction. So first one, you see neutralism. So population 1 is 0, then population 1 is 0. So we already said it is a unidirectional relationship. Okay. So no one got benefited and also affected. Okay. So there is a no effect. Second one is commensalism. So here one organism is benefited. So here I will be take this a positive. Okay. And another organism will not benefited. Okay. Then photocooperation. So photocooperation means they will exchange their metabolic activities for their growth. So here one organism will be benefited and another organism, either it is benefited or not affected. Then mutualism. Mutualism means they will benefit each other. So you see, out of this tabular column, mutualism only two population will be got benefited. Okay. Then synergism. In synergism, one population will be benefited and another population will be benefited or not affected. Because in the synergism, they will produce one metabolic product. So that is used by other, and that secondary organism produce their metabolic product will be used as other. So we already discussed Proteus vulgaris and Bacillus polymixa will exchange their product for their activity. Then competition, it is the negative interaction. So if the competition, so in this result, either if the population 1 is benefited, means population 2 is affected. If population 2 is benefited, means population 1 is affected, because they compete each other. Then amensalism. In that amensalism, here one population will be benefited, another population will be affected, because it produces the substrate will be toxic to others. Parasitism means one organism will be rely or depend upon another organism for food for their survival. So here the second organism will be benefited, first organism, the host organism is not, it will be affected. Somewhat it may be harm. So such as fungi. So if the fungi will attack, or fungi means especially for pathogens. Pathogens means it is a harmful fungi. So it will be kills the host. And also predation. Predation means one organism will be prey on another organism. So that is called predation. So that's all about these microbial interactions. So in this class, we discussed about various microbial interaction in a positive manner and a negative manner. So if you had any doubt, you have to contact me. So thank you for your valuable participation and valuable spending time to see this class. Thank you. Thank you.